welcome to Dwarven Forge Live. Wait, is this an on the anvil or is this
It's
what is this?
earlier in the day. Oh,
It's on the day.
Hi.
Hey.
it's on the
You know what this is?
it's the European version of On the Anvil.
This is.
Hello, welcome to On the Anvil.
Novel.
What's that?
It's French. This is our unboxing special. That's what this is. Wildlands unboxing. We have. Oh, they're blown out from the camera.
What is French for anvil? Yeah, wow, that's really blown out. Let me.
Anvil.
Oh, it's on the webcam. That's why.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I thought the DSLR was better than that.
Smashy. Fait du smashy.
Fait du smashy? Yeah, whatever French for anvil is. Yeah, let's go ahead and just move it over to there. See, look at how much better.
Hey, we're gonna unbox these. This is the Titan's Tooth Glaive, the forest mega build. Very excited to open this up. This is gonna be a moment of reckoning. We haven't.
This is our first.
Yeah.
This is the
This
first.
is where we find out if it all came out wrong.
Yeah, and we're gonna kind of race through it. We're supposed to start with box the one.
Enclume? Wait, French for anvil is enclume?
Enclume.
So
Right,
welcome to Sur la Enclume.
All right. Well,
Sur la Enclume.
do we have anything to tell anybody about anything before we open this thing?
Hey.
Tyler pre-cut the boxes so I wouldn't cut myself with a knife.
Yeah, let's real quickly go over what's going on. We haven't done an unboxing on stream before. Basic idea: we're gonna record this in a way where it can be cut down and put on YouTube as an unboxing. I don't think we're gonna do all of our unboxings like this. It just kind of wound up schedule-wise. Like this was the easiest way to get it in.
See what happens.
Yeah, see what happens.
We're gonna unbox the mega.
We're gonna unbox this, and then Nate has to run after we do the unboxing, and then Tyler will stay here, and we will do the Reliquaries Q&A and demo stuff. We'll just put whatever you want on those Reliquaries. Find out what you can do with them.
Reliquaries.
But for now,
is it
let's do it.
all the way down?
It's
No.
Here,
Oh, God. Hey, drop the shutter, Spickle. There we go.
more lights.
Sing Forest Trails. Let's do this! I'm so excited.
So what we got here? So we have the. Oh God, come on, man. So what we got here? We have
Tyler specifically told me not to go in like a rabid Wolverine.
Yep.
So I'm choosing for a rabid wombat instead, which is much more adorable. There's also a magic card, rabid wombat, from back in the day. It's like a 0-1 trample or something. I don't remember. I had one name.
yeah.
Here's Forest Trails. These look fantastic.
Very excited
Oh,
because we've seen some samples.
this is so exciting. All right, we're gonna just. I'm gonna get the. You know what we should do?
Yeah, just take the box. Let's just move the whole box off of the. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. All right. So what we're unboxing? Oh my God. So what we're unboxing is we're unboxing the Forest Mega Pledge, the Wyverstone Peak, or not Wyverstone, Titan's Tooth Glaive. Wyverstone Peak is the mountain. Yeah, we're unboxing the Forest Mega Pledge and the Heart of the Forest. Nice. Those are all the floors right there.
Oh, this is exciting. Oh, this is exciting.
How did the paint job came out really well? So these are we've gotten paint masters before. This is our first time seeing the paint done on the actual production line. So so this is the paint job that these were painted on the same production.
Yep.
These were painted on the same production line that made the pieces that you guys will get. So what you're seeing here, it looks pretty good to me.
You see this in the huge helmet? This guy.
I was wondering how well that fits. It looks like it fits pretty snugly.
It's
It's
like a
awesome.
glove super glued to your hand.
You gotta have to pinch it a little bit to get it out sometimes, but it's choice. It's very
Pop
choice.
that guy in there. Pop this thing in.
Are you gonna regret not getting painted?
Yes.
It's been looking really good so far. So I wouldn't say regret, man. It's just that it's
You'll be able to do more details if you hand paint it. But it's looking solid, honestly.
yes, that's what makes me most
Nate,
excited.
you make so much noise.
It's ASMR.
It's not
I'm
all
an
right.
ASMR unboxer.
I love when at 7 a.m. the construction crews are doing ASMR outside my apartment.
That happened to me in my 20s.
It's great.
They were
No, it's looking
jackhammering
really
on
solid.
the
It looks like they
wall.
plucked out.
I think I had that
see.
once.
Are battle boards in this build? Were there battle boards?
No,
in the...
no. Battle boards were only in Explorer pledges.
Okay. So
We've
loud.
got the Raging River.
Yeah.
We got the Raging River terrain trays in this one.
Woo! So look at this.
Which that comes out in box 2. So that's what we're trying to get to.
Big old box.
I'm so scared of how much I have to paint. Here's the thing. So it should be, if you painted Hellscape, this shouldn't be anything compared to Hellscape, honestly. nothing compares to Hellscape.
You don't have to mask.
I also love the idea of the answer comes back, I didn't paint Hellscape.
Nate's kids have a bad example of that. I'm pretty sure Nate is actually louder than his kids.
We could have a contest. I don't know. No one really wins in that contest, to be honest.
Nobody wins in the dairy challenge.
No. Nobody. You ever have a hamburger eating contest?
No. I mean, not with other people.
Yeah.
No one wins. So what Nate just unpacked was basically the same pack 4 times. You get 4 of the...
One was different.
Was one the trail?
One was trail.
Got it.
Yeah. But look at that.
Should be 4 open grounds.
That is a lot of ground here. We're covering a lot of ground in this unboxing. More hummocks.
There we go.
More hummocks. God, there's a lot of hummocks in the.
Well, we'll need carrots and celery if you keep getting.
So I don't know if we can. I don't know.
Like your jokes are like. They are. What am I talking about?
It's just not time for jokes. Is the main thing. This is kind of a very serious.
Right.
This is like the moment of truth.
Now we got trees. What do we do next? So we got save and stretch goals.
Yeah.
Ooh, and Titan's Tooth is in here. Wait,
There should be a 3rd stretch goal.
Which one is Heart of the? This is the Mega Pledge, right?
In this Mega, yeah.
Yeah, this is the Mega
Man,
Pledge.
so many good. I want to get more ground.
Got it. You want more ground stuff? We'll cut this one.
I'm pretty sure the Mega Pledge.
This is still
the
like.
train trace, so we get them down.
I don't think.
Yeah, it's good.
There's more floors in some of the.
Is it weird that we're doing them out of order? Does anybody care?
That was on the second contender. We had them airship it to us so that we can check everything and know what's going on before people get it. So this did not come on the boat. The ones.
But the second container, the second half of the first container was split into 2. Just got to the warehouse yesterday. So
Yeah.
we have the whole first container is now at the warehouse. Tyler and Eric are going out there tomorrow to investigate. Oh,
Miles, do you mind hitching on that end, putting the boxes over there?
Oh, metal
Slap one of those inserts in. See how see how it fits.
I can't see them.
Metal Gorse. It fits. They can see that. They can absolutely see that.
Keep this, but toss the
There's
bags.
good. Look good.
Huh.
Metal
Make sure that
gorse.
we still have these in good condition.
That's
that
a
way we can put them
handsome
back in the box
boy.
At the end, and that way when you have the thing
Hello,
tomorrow, you just look
hedge.
at the box.
All right, we're gonna pop this in. Let's put it in.
Hummock.
Yeah.
What's the price of the Mega Build gonna be? I don't know what it's gonna be in the store.
I think we might have a couple left.
Do we have
We
the?
don't have a lot, but like
Louise.
not by the last time I looked at the numbers.
Okay.
I don't quote me on it, please. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to. Make
Well,
any
we're not
official statement.
we're not
We don't
giving
know
you a quote.
until
That's fine.
everything's shipped what we have left.
That's what I mean. It's like I
Yeah.
just don't have a lot of.
It's a trap.
Boom. Yeah, we don't have in store prices yet.
That should be all the floors except for like.
Balanced Druid is wondering what size mini can fit in that bush.
Say it again.
What size mini can fit in that bush?
The hedge, the hollow hedge.
The hedge,
Oh.
yeah, the hollow hedge.
Don't hedge his bush, as they say. It's if you
we'll
put
have
it,
to try that out.
yeah. You want to grab his bead slayer
We've
sitting over there?
tried with a couple of things, but like, let's just.
Probably any gnome or dwarf would be fine under there.
Yeah.
No way.
Here's and if you want.
Oh, we can try the Wildlands too.
Yeah.
What you could do, one trick with the hollow hedge is if you put it over, it fits over the holes. You can over the insert holes. It gives you a lot more clearance if you put something inside under the hole. So then you have you can definitely get a.
The main thing is if you have like an Aarakocra or something in there, the wings are probably gonna make it hard to fit in. But
Anything that has like a raised hand or like really dynamic and tall stuff is probably gonna have a little bit more of an issue.
Goblins will work really well.
yeah, any short
Ooh,
guys.
Socket rock with a LED.
Socket rock.
Ooh, no battery. Oh, they took the batteries out for
Correct. Right,
Can
because
I
they
grab
can't.
some 2032s, please? We got the Saluting Seraph pole accessories.
Nice.
Good.
Ooh, that means we'll
Now,
have
now to be clear, they will ship with batteries. It's that because we have
These
an
didn't have
airship,
batteries. They were
we
special.
we can't have them airship with
Trifecta
batteries.
ledges. Look at those guys. Blue ones. These are the transition ledges. These things are. I use these all the time. You can make alternate straights. You can do a corner. Like
They did a good job picking out. They did a good job picking out the red accents.
yeah, these look really good. Like across the boards. Look at the painting is just. It's exactly what we want it to be. All right, we're gonna put those out for a second. Ooh, we have more floors. Tyler is just queuing up the hits here.
I'm trying to make sure.
Ooh,
that
there's something we can put in the socket rock. Another nettle gorse.
I'm realizing the only other thing I could have done to make this go faster was take them out of the bags first.
No, but that's part of the fun.
Can we see the hollow hedge more close up?
Sure.
Give me a second. I'll just grab his trash and then we'll.
It'll be your treasure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hi, Miles.
Do you have a screwdriver as well?
Sonic screwdriver.
Okay.
Hey,
Thank you.
I love that show.
Sonic screwdriver.
There's a hollow hedge.
It is hollow.
Yeah, literally
Look at that.
hollow.
Got these.
These seraph poles are way bigger than I thought. I thought they'd be like the small Hellscape imp accessories.
No, they're
Yeah.
twice the size of those
I
imps.
don't know where that's.
They needed to look
big.
imposing.
And we've got
on the
two.
ruin.
We've got the arcane glow globes, which once we have the batteries. Ooh.
Ooh, that's right. We're gonna
battery that
have
up.
some runes
Yes,
in
I
this.
was gonna.
Yeah, battery
That's
this
why I
up.
asked.
Yeah, we
if
got
he
some.
brought a screwdriver. 'Cause I was like,
Oh,
I
you're
need
2
that.
steps ahead.
Sonic
Yeah.
Screwdriver is my favorite band. Yeah, I love Incinerate's really good.
Swamp Banks.
Teenage
here.
Riot. Ooh, nice.
There's also
These are.
a couple other of the swamps right here.
Woo! Man, this forest, you know what? Even though it's the only quote unquote shipping forest first, like you're getting actually a pretty good variety in here. There's
Yes.
like anybody that gets
Well,
this.
that's the thing is like we're saying like, oh, we're shipping forest, we're shipping swamp, we're shipping mountain. It's like the way Wildlands works. There's forest, swamp, and mountain pieces in basically every build, or in basically every pledge because they mix and match. The whole thing is making it feel organic. It's just this is primarily forest pieces, but there's swamp and there's some mountain in there.
Man, who composed these sets? These are top
Probably
notch.
Beethoven.
It was
Funny,
his- it was his
funny.
first-
Funny. Paint on the swamp banks is exceptionally more than I thought it would be.
Woo, more trails. We're running out of room for. Oh, more banks.
It's a lot more hollow than the prototypes. Yeah, with the prototypes we had like a square hole cut out of it or something. With this, the final product ended up being like the whole thing basically is hollow.
Well, you know what it is? We couldn't. It was really hard to do with the prototypes. But
Oh,
in
they
this
want
case,
they want to see the Momo Fox.
Then,
Ah.
Yeah.
all right,
We got to push in on that. Wrong way. There we go.
Just for dramatic tension.
I am all about tension.
I still love that it got the noise though.
Whoa! Yeah, look at that. That's really cute. That's a nice cute detail.
Who remembered that? They get a bonus. Oh wait.
Party time.
Party time.
I literally thought about that this morning.
Ooh.
Wayne's
Wayne's
World. You
World.
just woke up thinking about Wayne's World.
No, it was.
What piece is that? That's the. What do we call that piece?
Which piece?
The one with the Momo on
It's the.
It's like the.
Tyler.
It's not Tyler.
It's the
Well, that piece is that's WT711.
the half the lump,
I
the
believe.
Hidden Burrow lump.
The
Hidden
Hidden
Burrow
Burrow.
Helmick? Hidden Burrow.
No, it's a Hidden Burrow
Lump?
Lump. I'm pretty sure.
I love that we use lump as a
Will
formal
Untamed
term.
Untamed be available in the web store? At least some of it, right?
Maybe depends. Once again, we have to ship everything first, and then we'll see whatever's left over. We'll see what we have left.
There's usually at least some of everything. There might not be a lot.
Yeah, I don't know what our untamed status will be, but we will see. It's going to be more expensive in the web store, though. I'll tell you.
Yes. Per usual.
How many
Oops, sorry.
How many shipping boxes in the Forest Mega? 3. got sent to us.
3 big old
Yeah, we have three big boxes.
This is great. All these banks, we have like. This is enough. Like, this is enough to get people started. Like, this is going to be. Ooh, in these little corners. Get the whole. No, these things you can't have.
Yeah,
enough of
Momo's
these.
black. Momo actually might
He's gonna be here.
He's going to be in the office in a little bit,
Look at that
so he might
creepy
actually be
brand.
on stream.
This
Depending
is
on
classic
how time works out.
Eli of like sculpting a thing that's a tree branch, but also feels like a reaching hand, right? It's just eerie enough that you're like, maybe this is if it's a Shadowfell. You don't want to get too close.
I'm a little worried about Eli.
Ha. He's been training those chickens for no good will come. Little tiny hummock. Look at this guy.
You're doing it right.
There's no way he's not up to something malicious with
With an army of chickens.
Yeah, they're way too intelligent to be okay.
Fair. Let's see the search schools. Let's we got trees. We got tight suits there.
Are the Mega Forest Floor / Mega Escarpment / Mega Swamps their packs or made up of other packs?
This is.
Hold on. Ask the question from the beginning again, just so I
Are the
understand.
Mega Forest Floors / Mega Escarpments + Mega Swamps their own packs or made up of other packs?
So it's slightly mixed. Whatever we could actually put into bundling up the mega pledges, we did. Right. So that's why there's, for instance, there's where is it? Yeah. So A121, which is, I believe that's the open floor. That's just like the flat forest floor. You're getting 4 of those sets within the mega build because of the amount of floors that are in there. But then they supplanted a couple extra because the quantities in the mega pledge are different than the actual add-on sets.
I think what they're asking if something is the Forest Floor Mega Pack its own set or is it made up of smaller sets?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought they were saying it's its own set.
Yeah, all the add-on packs are their own set basically.
Every add-on is its own set. Pardon me, I didn't realize.
Yeah, so basically every add-on will be in its own box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
Well, that's what you have right there is like there's a couple add-ons right there.
Let's get a good look at these Raging Rivers.
We will.
And look, and it's calm water on the other side because we listen to feedback.
Whoa! Oh, the
And
texture.
It's got the texture in it too.
Why does it only have one texture? Oh, 2.
Should be true.
They're stuck together. Woo! Dodge that
Nice.
bullet. All right. So we got calm.
Could you imagine? This is when we find out.
Yeah. This is the spill out. River curve. So between these, you could have a straight just spilling out into an ocean. You could have straight going to a curve. Could this be a bay? And once you have 4 of them, we have.
I'm really happy we switched the B-sides.
Yeah, that was good backer feedback. You just do 2 straights together and make a long river. All right, we're gonna put a river right here and see what happens. Let's see.
God, this stuff is so close.
You know what we're gonna do?
Oh yeah, we opened enough banks to actually make this river too. Yeah, get the texture mat in there. People want to see the texture.
It's not a texture mat. It's just texture.
Texture overlay.
The overlay, right?
Jammer.
That's what I'm saying.
Official term.
I know you.
So we have this.
Okay, well stop policing my language. You know what I'm trying to say.
Ooh.
It's all that matters.
Why are you getting on my ass about it?
Look at my ass.
These are the gridded ones too.
If anybody's
First,
watching
dude.
Critical Role, Fern is by far Ashley Johnson's best character, and I'm so happy
To
she
date.
brought her on to campaign 3.
So good.
Like, Fern is so good.
She's so funny. Just as a person and as this character.
How slippery is the texture mat on the tray?
Where are the other?
Right here. I'm trying to. They got
It's a little slippery.
vent in the-
Nothing a little piece of Scotch tape wouldn't do.
True. You just tape it down a little bit.
I use Scotch tape a lot and white stick just to like keep any
got a little
nomads.
vent in the transit.
We should expect to start seeing the how-to videos for painting Wildlands pieces.
Oh, man.
We're gonna start. Yeah, that's one of the things we need to do once Reliquaries is over. Is start planning the
It's on my list.
painting videos for Wildlands stuff. Yeah, that's some of the first stuff we're working on after this.
I don't mean to say it's on my list like no one else is thinking about it. More so just that like
It's good.
It's what video team is like thinking about. It's like we need to get that done. But yeah, we needed to have the pieces first, and now we have them. But the goal is to get them out around the time that people start getting their stuff. We don't want you to be waiting for like months after you get it to have the guide for painting it. So
we'll do it as quickly as we can.
yeah.
Within reason. It's we have the continuing challenge that we are a small team that is very ambitious. Perhaps overly.
It might work in our favor
so cool.
in some
You
fashion.
want to run, Pan, get a little shot of this thing. Get a little,
Yeah, I put it on full screen for the.
The only thing that might work in our favor is just sort of how it's been being told to us that it's arriving.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like
I think
maybe there's something there that we
think-
can utilize.
I think the two we definitely need to do are the updated Dread Hollow,
ooh, should we put this like
which
in
might be able
this?
to encompass the swamp as well, because swamp is kind of just an adjusted version of forest.
It's,
So we could probably
well, yeah.
do new forest and swamp in one video. if
Yeah,
we
there's some.
needed to.
It needs its own. There's definitely some.
But we need to cover the new forest scheme, and we need to cover ruins, which I guess will be Hamster's first joy of dwarven painting, huh?
Woo! Joy of hamster.
Joy of hamster painting.
Oh, it is on. It's
Let's
just,
see Dread Hollow with some of these. Oh,
Not at the moment. Like we're just
Yeah.
trying to get through our.
Let's finish unboxing first, and then we'll do some side by side
Is that
comparisons.
pulsing or is it just on?
it's pulsing.
Oh, okay.
Magical. It's elf magic.
Love that.
Yeah. Who doesn't love elf magic?
That would confuse so many people. Go for it. No, we're not doing it.
All right. What else we got? What are the big? Ooh, let's go. Oh, wait. This is where I say this. Where's the?
What are you looking for?
The whole null. Whole null? Yeah.
Need more cattails? Oh yeah, let's get the cattails.
Oh, don't be mean.
I wish I could remember who won those the prototypes.
Hey, speaking of which, we owe somebody a Reliquaries prototype for guessing the name.
Tamarack.
Yeah. Did they make a request of what type, what flavor?
I should ask them actually now that they've seen them all. I should ask them what they want because I think we want to wait till the campaign's over probably
Yeah.
to send it. But like, we'll probably want to make an extra one for them and sign it and stuff.
Ooh, did tree.
I'll message Tamarack today and ask which one they want, unless they're watching now.
If they know they're a fake fan, just kidding.
Oh no.
Just kidding.
No.
If you're not watching right now, you don't deserve your
it's
prototype.
in the middle of a work day
I know,
for
I
normal
know.
people. Unless they're in Europe. No one is. You're allowed to miss
If they're-
streams. You're allowed to tune in whenever you want.
If they're European and
rule.
not watching, they don't deserve. Tamarack's not on. All right, I guess somebody else gets that prototype.
That's great. The little.
Well, they weren't
water.
there in the 5
So-
seconds we were
that's
asking, so we moved
cute
on to
is
the next
wrong
person.
word, but I'm sticking with
Well, I
it.
love the little. There's extra colors because it's like the fairy pool, right? So
Yeah.
there's the orange and the pink and the blues. There's really colorful flowers here that you don't find elsewhere. So that it'll be.
Can't find them anywhere outside of the Feywild.
You can't get this anywhere else.
Look at that on top of that.
Neofoy was
light-
saying that Fern is like a really great Fae, and I'm like, I think that's what I like. Is like it really feels like a
You would grab a
Great take on Fae.
a Luma.
yes.
Maybe throw like a green gel or a blue gel or a red gel or any gel. It's just a gel. Some sort of cool gel. It probably won't fit under here, but at least we can fake.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna look at.
We don't have the one thing we don't have in this pledge yet is the light puck, which is
Correct.
going to be late. Ooh, orange.
Come individually.
That's pretty
That is
sick.
cool.
Oh, that's pretty sick.
Well, and then you can also, if you want to break up, so it has the melted Wyver stone crystal, which kind of breaks it up interestingly, and then it also has this. So the other those patterns are like double wild, but you could also clear it out and just do it that way to have like just the water. If you, where's it?
Slightly less cozy and ominous,
Yeah.
ominously glowing red, but
So exciting! Wow, we have more than I can fill this 2 foot by 4 foot table here.
What brand of light cube are these again? Luma Cube.
Luma
Lume Cube.
They are awesome.
I guess I don't know if they're supposed to be pronounced Luma Cube or Lume Cube.
I think I call it Luma Cube.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, let's pop those up in the little ways.
but yeah, we love them. They're
They're expensive, but worth it. At least for what we do. Like they're for doing
That's,
micro photography. They
that's,
are.
that's what I got on my dating profile.
Anyway, we we got 2x1 forest floors for anybody who wants to do some fun stuff with city. Put your cottage, build it in line with a bunch of stuff. Where we got the 1x1s, the 2x2s. Really, a giant toolbox of everything you need.
It is a mega pledge after all.
Yeah. Ooh. Ha. Ooh. Ha.
The details are like really pop. Like if there's
Yeah,
like
no,
a
it's
wash
gorgeous.
or something, like the ferns,
I got you.
like the
Wait.
ferns are really popping off of the forest
Popping
floor.
off.
They're popping
Ooh.
off.
We got
Stepped.
stepped jamboree. the mana state.
Merc brings up an excellent point. Sometimes expensive things are worse.
Hmm.
I'm really happy we added that pole accessory hole.
Miles told me all about Rolexes yesterday. I learned a lot.
Rolexes are
Apparently they're
My
very
favorite stock
expensive.
market.
Like I didn't realize like the order of magnitude.
Rolexes, yes, dude. People pay a
Yeah.
lot of money for watches.
No, I didn't realize like how.
Well, because you don't actually get them to tell the time anymore. We all have phones.
I don't
so
like
like
to
the only
wear
reason you get them
watches.
is because they're expensive. They're
I
luxury.
like watches. I like them. I think it's just a thing where I
Okay,
usually,
someone's a little bougie.
I just.
I usually work a
He
lot
likes
with
what he
like
likes.
my hands. I have to put a lot of things away, or I have to
And it's
carry
nice
a
to have
bunch
it
of
right there.
shit. So like I'm
Stuff.
like stuff.
Um,
Okay. I have to carry a bunch of stuff, so the watch always gets in the way and it gets
Ooh,
damaged.
this
and
is
I
a
don't wanna
fancy.
damage it.
This is the we got a pool. Ooh, we got trees. I just don't like to have stuff on my wrists.
Sure.
You know, time is physically shackling you.
Dwarven
It's
Forge watches confirmed. Yeah, they're literally
Yeah.
indestructible.
like modular boat watches.
Yeah.
They're like ooh, conifer.
And in order to tell what time it is, you got to get on a boat. Like it's
Yeah. First
it's
you
a
have to
whole-
build the boat,
It's a whole ordeal.
and then yeah.
Chris is not a fashion expert. Well, that's the thing. I'm saying like they're more for fashion than for like function, really.
At this point.
Spelljammer watches.
Ooh, we have the burrow hole insert. That's going in a. Miles, you want to pop that guy in here?
Ham jammer away. Let's go.
Him? Oh, look at that. Oh,
That's a good callback. Real fans remember the ham jammer. Oh man,
The dais.
Spelljammer?
No, the ham jammer.
ham jammers
we
are.
rebranded. We had to,
You know what I
stepping it up
love.
a notch.
You know what I love about this, Nate?
What?
How nicely that lid is popping in and out compared to the prototypes we were using in house for so long.
That Miles got the burrows.
Everything that we have to
Inserters.
cast in house, like anytime we do tight
You
fit
want to
stuff
get
like that,
eggs?
the like
The eggs
polystone
insert
prototypes we make
from
here
the
are
Burroughs egg
so
Yeah, it's
difficult to get to fit right.
Yeah.
So it's really nice to have just like the machine, like the factory done Dwarvenite stuff that just actually fits nicely.
This is exciting.
It should
Alright.
say teardrop inserts.
We got
Is that a big conifer or a little?
big.
Big.
It's a big,
Big
more
conifer.
hedge. More hedge. Oh, we got the skulls.
How many hedges
Look
do you
at
get
this.
in the Mega Pledge?
I don't know.
More like a mega
You're
hedge.
gonna have to get a,
I think
uh,
it's 8 or 10.
Gonna have to get a landscaping crew in here. We got look at this
Landscape New York.
the triple skulls.
Yep.
Shell did this.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that piece. What a good piece.
It got put into
It's hard to
this
see the
one.
fire, but it's there.
Going to blackout?
See what happens. I still have that other light.
That helps.
Good enough.
It reads better in person.
See? Yeah. Alright. Ooh, big. We got here. We got another Burroughs hole insert. We got the little
The
swamp
clunky fit of
left.
prototypes feels like it's part of the process, though. It is. It's a very frustrating part of the process. Remember putting all the poles in the in the drift stones?
Drilling
Do you
holes
remember
and
that?
everything.
Yes. I remember going through the footage to make like the and every time you had to put a pole in or take it out in the hands-on
Big
videos,
dead
it's just like
tree.
all right, give me 2 minutes to like.
I remember having to
Drill all
drill into
this.
them with Toby. It was Toby primarily, and then I would do like an additional 4 or 5 or whatever.
Count how many times Nate leans over and stabs himself with the conifer.
Hmm.
What a way to go. What pledge are we unboxing? Firefink, we are unboxing the
Crab
Forest Mega
Lily.
Pledge.
Yep.
That thing came out really well.
Reminds me of a Abe's Odyssey though.
Something I would know. Whoa, planar pylon?
Oh, nice.
Oh, there is a light in there. There's a remote.
I just did that because I knew.
That's a-
Remotified it.
That's a bright LED. Like that's reading even under all the production lights.
Yep. It's a nice RGB.
Ooh.
Is fully programmable.
What are you doing?
I
What's-
think
what's
it was
this-
kind of Toki.
What's this
from-
bit? Toki from Metalocalypse?
Yeah, but I was also just
Okay.
saying it's very programmable.
It's very programmable.
Yeah, it's really exciting. It's what it is. stretch goals. Let's look at some little. Well, these are last. These
Yeah,
are a
we
little
wanna leave
fun.
those for last.
Ooh, trees. Big old
Give me the
trees.
lights
We've
piece.
we've also got some of these in here too.
Oh yeah. Do
What was
that
the forest
next,
mega pledge called? Titan's Tooth.
yeah.
Titan's Tooth Glade. Woo! Titan's Tooth Glade air freshener.
Whoa! Look at that regal Rowan. That is another spots of color. What's fun is there's different colors, right? The floors have a relatively, I don't want to say plain palette, but they're basically just green with a little bit of brown and gray and a couple of parts of red. So then you get something like this that gives you your blues and little purples. You get this. It's got yellows and orange and pink. It's like
You should have had an assembled set just off camera and surreptitiously made the switch.
yeah.
We wanted to be seeing it for the first time on camera. That was the main thing.
Woo! My favorite tree of all.
Blackrot? No, there's no Blackrot in the forest.
Quildren.
Oh, Quildren. Yeah.
Bench in
I
transit.
don't know why I assumed Blackrot would be your favorite.
No, Quildren is like this. This is the coolest, twisty fantasy.
I'm
love
so
it.
excited that we have a Dwarvenite version of it now because I was always
different
terrified
color
of breaking the
green.
prototype of Quildren.
So it's like you change out our green palette. We get ooh, and look at anchor magnet. Look at
Yep.
oh
Same
ha
with that.
oh. Shimmer from.
The Quildren actually-
real arete.
Dude, the Quildren
From-
actually looks supernatural coming out of the water.
Supernatural or supernatural?
Yes.
Okay. Just clarifying.
Like it legitimately looks like it's like no, this is a
Wait.
tree that has its roots down in the water.
No, man, sorry, the Cree eggs. The
Yeah.
Cree eggs.
The Creates? Oh, you're talking about the
Yeah, they're like.
Sorry, I told him wrong. I said the wrong thing.
Yeah, the burrows
In
eggs.
the burrows in the
I was like, I thought there were Easter eggs. We got more bushes here. We are gonna make a row of hedges. The
It's like a little. It's like a little.
woo. Oh, we got a small conifer. We got more hedges, more hedges.
Wilderness burrows. Yeah, it should be underneath the mountains.
Small conifer.
Nice. Neophoya, I believe, was saying that she wishes she got a bunch more conifers so she could put a bunch of snow on them.
Yes.
Those would be like great snow trees.
That's kind of. I have a couple of.
Time to do a shell game with the hollow
unpainted ones
hedges.
as well. I'm thinking about doing some brown in there to like.
You wonder how these
Some
would hold up in a
dead,
fish tank?
Yeah.
I mean, the paint holds up in water, I think, so you probably
Yeah.
could use these in a
Yes.
fish tank.
It's enamel. Ooh, we got some.
You know, not highly recommended continuous, but like, it will hold up.
I'll say I used KS2 Caverns as bath toys when Grayson was like 2.
You were still playing with toys in the bath
Oh yeah.
in your 30s?
Thank you. I'm halfway
got-
to
he's got good
halfway to my
jokes.
into
Yeah,
my 50s. and I'm
Can't even believe you're 32. You look so young.
like- Woo, look at that
Nice.
little.
Nice.
Put this guy in. Oh, where's my? Ooh, let's put it in here.
And one day.
Man, I just want to play. Like, this is really. So we with the containers, you guys are inspecting tomorrow. So we should be shipping maybe right after Thanksgiving, like that next week, hopefully, maybe.
Dude,
I can't speak to when Meyer will begin, or sorry, when they'll begin.
Ooh,
But
and they took it out.
that's my assumption.
so it's looking like people will have it by Christmas.
I will definitely not say that.
We're not
Hopefully
guarantee it,
stuff
but
will be
like
shipping out at the beginning of
Shipping-
December.
shipping.
Shipping after Thanksgiving is more than like.
It's also holiday shipping.
That's
yeah.
all I mean to say is that it's like all I mean is that like I can't say if they're going to start before or after the actual Thanksgiving until we actually go out there tomorrow, but
It's imminent though. Like this stuff exists.
If it's not before Thanksgiving, it is legitimately after Thanksgiving.
Reality Rupture and
You heard it,
Seal of
Canadians. We'll have it
Binding.
by Boxing Day. That's
It's
a
nice
promise.
Michelle,
I don't know when Boxing Day is.
It's a day after Christmas. It's
Oh.
a Canadian thing.
Oh.
It's you get rid of your old stuff to make room for the new. It's like
That's why it's Boxing Day.
you box up.
I
the old
never
stuff.
understood. I just thought they got a worse Christmas than
Seal
us.
of Binding, Reality Rupture. I love these. They got extra Christmas, Canadian Christmas.
So it's
I
actually
do
so it's
love
actually
the- I
so it's
love-
actually an extra Christmas.
No, you
I
just put
love
away.
the seal of I don't care about this right now.
This is the Burroughs insert. So you can put this is from the Burroughs. This doesn't come with the back. Miles just got the egg, so you can pop any of your Burroughs insert stuff into something like the floor here.
Isn't Boxing Day a UK thing? I thought it was a Canada thing.
They definitely do it in Canada.
I just figured they fought. Get all that pent-up aggression out. I mean, that's what happens at the end of the holidays.
For hockey.
Feels like it would be more useful after Thanksgiving if that were the case.
Canada's purge.
Ooh, oh yeah, more trees. Look at this. You got
also
big conifers, little conifers, more stump lumps. Let's come on over here.
It's the Irish Boxing Day.
Irish Boxing Day?
Apparently they have them in both UK and Canada. Canada's part of the Great Britain Empire.
Seems like a thing for another time.
I don't know. I feel like using our platform to educate people is never a bad
Including
idea.
ourselves.
Yeah, that's more of what I was saying. It's like,
I think, yeah, don't they have the queen on their currency? Canada? No? I thought they did.
Look at that big stump lump. Irish stump lumps. Oh. Wow.
That you don't even really see the lines where it connects there.
No, it's not so bad.
Yeah.
So it's like we made a pretty cool modular tree system over here.
Hey, I'm like a father over here with it.
I'm using this unboxing to upset as many Canadians and Brits as possible.
Because of our ignorant American.
Because we're ignorant.
No.
This guy, this is the swamp cypress.
That's a big tree. That's another one I'm happy we finally had dwarvenite versions of, because that's another prototype that like the leaves kept coming off.
Boy.
Like that and the Quildren, like we broke all of our prototypes constantly. We just had to like pretend like the leaves actually were still attached.
We have with the anchor magnets. Oh, it's so pleasing. I say that. Oh, more. Jeez, we have a full forest in this forest.
yes, and here's an extra stump. Give me the thing.
Then one day.
Yeah, that's fine.
We got the weeping willow. Look at that.
Nice.
Yet another color green. What's fun is so we have like there's a lot of green, but it's different shades, right? Our Dread Hollow trees were very similar in color to the floors, so it felt very homogeneous. So now we have like all these different pops of color we can introduce. So you have, especially when you mix it with the original Dread Hollow, you're gonna have like people have enough. So you have like a real forest, real fake miniature giant forest.
So what color is used?
Green.
Green.
I don't know.
Maybe that's what we need to do
a
a video on. Is just like all the different foliage.
More trees.
Because yeah, every tree having its own color is
More
a
trees.
thing.
I'm gonna step over here. So
Well, then you can also make like clusters. Thank you, Miles.
I think the nice thing with the trees is you can kind of do whatever kind of green you want and it should work.
Here was the original Dread Hollow tree greens. This is for the trees. So there's now just a massive palette. We really have good variety. And look at all these different stump lumps. So we've got.
Is
so
there a
many-
giveaway today? Yeah, there's a giveaway
Yeah.
today. Yeah.
We're gonna give away a big pile of all these empty boxes.
No, we're not.
Oh,
I need the box.
$50 pledge
Oh,
manager
right.
credit
Miles
for
needs the box.
Reliquaries.
I don't have
$50
stump
pledge
lump for
manager
this
credit
guy
for
yet. This
Reliquaries.
normal tree needs
When
the
do you
lump.
want to do it? It's already 340.
Oh,
you
man.
got. Don't
I
forget
gotta
you have the
move.
floor.
Yeah, I'm looking for large stump lumps.
Okay.
Let's do it right now. What's the secret word? You know what the secret word's gonna be? Titan's tooth. One word. Titantoouth.
All right. Hey,
Oh, yes, there's
hang on, guys. Hang on.
Titan's
Don't do
tooth.
it yet. Don't do it yet. The word's not in yet.
This is look at this. Because
Cool. No apostrophe, but okay. Kiwi Mischief, you put it in before I had the word ready, so it didn't count you. Go ahead and put it in again. Titan's tooth.
look at this thing. Can you see how it's big? It's bigger than my hand. Like I can't even.
Look at that. That's big.
Titan's tooth. So this was Titan's tooth was inspired is a beautiful amalgamation of Pride Rock from Lion King and Castle Garenbrig from Magic the Gathering.
Specifically, Lion King 2018.
The the Broadway version.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you were just gonna stop at pride. It's an amalgamation of pride, sweat, and tears.
No, Pride Rock. This is Pride Rock and Castle Garenbrig. So there's this really cool giant castle that's this overhanging rock with vines on it and Titan's tooth. Woo!
It's rad.
And also an anvil of stone.
Just
Oh yeah, that actually it looks like an anvil. You
Yes.
can put
Yes, for a giant.
Can we put the dwarf like?
Just sitting smithing on it, and these anchor magnets. I'm really.
They're solid.
It makes such a just makes such a difference. Yeah, we're putting tight tubes right up in the foreground. That's big, right in the middle of your river.
Where's the reliquary?
Oh, glam relief. Ooh.
Suddenly remember that stream with putting the Titan's tooth on top of the Stairway of Violence. How many was stacked again?
I think
it was
dangerous. It was precarious.
Did we put a
What else
pedestal
did
of
we
pain in
have
there as well?
Oh,
We're
down
down to
to
the stretch goals.
down
and
to
the
stretch
Wildlands.
goals.
Oh, so we're already almost. We actually will get through all before.
Yeah.
Nice. And then you gotta get out of here.
Oh yeah. This is so like, you know what it is at this point? It's been a year. It's like you almost forget all these pieces and how cool they are and how special they are. And now they're like factory finished. They fit right. They've got magnets. They're all painted. They're like little mossy rock mounds.
It's so nice to see it all fit cleanly together too, instead of like all of our warped prototypes.
It's so nice. Ooh, the Razorvine Tangle.
Mm-hmm.
That's my favorite dance.
Nice.
All the kids are.
All the kids are doing it.
Ooh, Wolfsbane. Look at these little
Wyvern
bunches
skull
of.
looks
Yeah,
great.
really nice. Do they use wash it like it feels like
Oh, the Wyvern skull
washes
has
or
an
something like
anchor
it just
magnet,
I don't know all the
Yeah,
different leaves and stuff feel like they pop.
I don't remember. Why did we put it in anchor magnet?
Well, because we wanted it to.
We want to put it on walls
No.
so you can have a wyvern skull mounted on the wall.
3 eye sockets on each side.
No, it's
Michelle took the concept art from the Wyvern and the mini and like emulated the skull of what would be in the mini. It's so good.
I love that they actually and because it's a really good casting, you can also see the bottom jaw.
Oh,
Like
sitting
that
there.
part, like I love let me see if
See the
can
tripwire?
Yes, Capel, you would get 4 of the stretch goal box
Look
basically.
at this. Yeah.
if you did the big one.
Yes.
Dude, this
That's
tripwire.
what they're asking.
That's
They-
the forest. It was.
Yeah, so they're saying they got untamed, so they got 4 times stretch goals. So
Yes.
yeah, you literally will get the same box of stretch goals 4 times.
This tripwire with the magnets now is amazing. That is so
It,
exciting.
it functions way better when you don't have to white stick it to the.
Yes.
Anything.
Well, that's the thing with all of these anchor magnets coming out. It's like yes.
It's so much more satisfying to just see have it all actually work the way it's supposed to work now. That
Well,
it's
that's
actually.
gonna be the case.
This Michelle,
Yeah.
the stakes, the
the stakes
whipping
are
stakes.
so
And look,
fun.
we got these little spots so you can like.
Yeah.
Oh man.
That is. Oh,
All these
Dude,
little
this is gonna
traps
be
like with our
danger.
prototypes, they were such like a pain to try and
it never works. Like,
Yeah.
now it does.
because we just
Well,
didn't have the resources.
It's that thing where
Yeah.
it's like it's just hard. It's hard.
When we're doing it in house without the resources of a massive factory,
Mhm.
it's hard to like get this stuff precise. But
Yeah.
having it all
More
come and they're all like level and they fit
They're fun.
and they magnetize and the
Nice.
paint is
Mossy
consistent.
rock mounds.
I
think it's the thing I'm the most
other-
excited about is like the paint is consistent here.
Yes.
Like
My other thing is I'm excited for Mountain. I'm excited to get into some of the square rods and Wyverstone and
Look at all these beautiful little spots of blue. Like we can really make like a lush,
I feel
beautiful
like
forest.
the scatter is like really making this stuff pop.
It's very exciting.
The wolfsbane like breaks up the.
We've got more stump toppers. This guy here.
in a bag. And
You know, we get.
There's no giveaways there. There is a giveaway.
Oh,
We're
yeah,
doing
it's Titan's Tooth.
Titan's Tooth.
Titan's Tooth. Titan's Tooth. Look at that. One
Yeah,
more
we should. We'll roll that in a few minutes. How
There's
much
3
is even left
boxes
to
of
open?
stretch goals or 4?
that box.
3.
That's the last box.
Just 3.
3 boxes left.
Oh, there's an
I'm
extra.
answering
if
his
you're,
question,
yeah,
and I
yeah,
already
yeah.
answered yours. There's no more boxes to unbox
Woohoo!
because we're at the end.
Tyler's the question,
There are
please.
3 stretch goals in the Forest Mega Build.
There's an additional in Untamed if you
Yes,
got
Untamed.
Untamed.
For each
Thank
one.
you,
In
Mom.
the Untamed, you get an additional,
One
of
of
each
everything.
of each type.
All the
Dude, you're gonna have
flavors.
so much scatter if you get untamed.
This
It's
is
gonna be great.
outrageous.
Oh yeah.
Look at all this wolf thing.
Like even just getting this, like this is an incredible. Like we have a bunch of pieces off to the side still right now. That
We
aren't
ran
being
out of
used
table
'cause
space.
We ran out of space.
Yeah,
I don't even know if
the Mega Pledge covers a lot of ground.
We're.
That was the intention.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Because
it
the
is-
whole purpose of Wilderness was that idea of like, you're not building Wilderness the same way that you're building dungeons where you have to be in an enclosed space. It was about the expansion of the thing. Right? Like it was about being in there.
There's a magnet on both of the Titan's Tooth pieces, right? Not just the bottom.
On the
Correct.
There are anchor magnets on both,
Yeah.
on the top and bottom.
big ones too, like
Yeah.
serious.
Did you already say when these will start shipping? We don't know for sure.
Soon.
Most likely, we're hoping they'll
Next
start
few
shipping the
weeks,
week after
hopefully?
Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
I'd say within the next 2 weeks.
Yeah.
When?
Tyler and Eric are going down there tomorrow to check everything and make sure it's all good to start moving. And then as soon as they clear it, the factory will start shipping them. Or not the factory, the warehouse will start shipping them.
Yeah, the bloody bandages.
The bloody claws is like.
Let me get in closer on that.
Please do.
2 Wailuli. Nice sculpts by Drew.
And, paint job by Hamster, which they
Very good
were
job.
actually able to do.
This is actually, yeah, like
Fairly
actually
competent.
the details like the viscera on the Savage's face is kind of wild.
He's
Yeah.
a berserker. She.
Either way,
Yeah,
then
it's actually
it's exciting.
it's popping pretty well.
the last thing.
Wow.
The last thing.
I'm authentically
Oh,
impressed.
there's a die. How does the die come packaged? Just in a little.
Just in the
little dime
baggie,
bag.
in the
It's like-
box. Unfortunately,
Woo.
it's the only way that it can really be done comparably.
Is it
because
in the big box?
It's in the.
So be on the lookout. It's loose. There's a die loose in the bottom of your box. A horizon.
It should be basically there it is. The box that has your terrain tray will also have the die.
So it's gonna be with the terrain tray.
The same box.
That's
Same box.
that's what I have on
Look
my
at that thing.
packing
That's my
list.
favorite.
Yeah, it's.
Wow.
Wait, did everybody lose audio somehow? It says it's reading clearly here. Hang on.
You want to bring the artificer?
Okay, no.
furnace
Okay, so you
portal?
guys didn't. How did so many people lose audio?
I don't know.
I don't know.
But
everybody.
so in terms of tipping this over, it's going to take quite a bit of weight. You'd have to put something sizable on there.
Like a quildron.
It
But
was
even a quildron will still
it was
keep
made
up
to be
top.
heavier on the back end, so
look
it
at
wouldn't
that.
tip.
I didn't flip it over. Let's put a delicate prototype on there.
Ah, it looks perfectly at home here.
It doesn't not.
It's fair.
Here, we'll put the. Somebody has to put the mountain horizon die on there.
Holy, yeah.
Where's
sounds
the
great.
20?
I do love the.
Okay. I thought you meant you had lost stream audio, not that you had muted.
Look at that.
Arcane Dalek in the Feywild.
So yeah,
It's out on a walkabout, like trying to find, the Dalek walkabout. Must find the meaning of exterminate.
So yeah, Paul, like it's gonna take a bit of weight for it to tip over like that. Like you'd have to have something substantially heavy.
It holds a horizon die.
Mm-hmm.
Woo! Even though it's cantilevered.
You need to rewatch the beginning?
Woo!
Yeah, we're almost done with the unboxing, and then we're gonna do. Can you leave the cam on like nature cam so we can watch this all day?
It's just like
I mean, this is gonna have to stay here until I can until after the stream because I'm not gonna.
Yeah,
not gonna be
that's
able
fair.
it's amazing.
Which actually might make it difficult
Are there
to.
any questions? Other questions about the all this stuff? This is a lot of fun stuff here.
Yeah.
This is a hefty
Like,
chunk
we
of
can
skulls.
build a really
We got
cool.
about 10 minutes before you really have to get out of here. So.
I should start moving soon though, because I can't be late because we will be in
Yeah.
trouble.
Any questions? Anything that we've been trying to answer them as they come up. Waiting Wildlands on the Anvil tonight also. No on the Anvil tonight.
Crab lily.
Repeat everything you said for the last 45 minutes. This is the only stream for today. Nate's got some stuff he has to do.
Also, we've been streaming at least once a day, if not twice a day, for the last 16 days or something.
They
15
want to
days.
see this up close. I saw that.
Which the crab lily?
Pop it
Yeah,
up.
we didn't really
It's all good.
highlight it very much.
See that? Kind of reminds me of the
Nettle gorse,
Scarab.
nettle gorse.
from Abe's Odyssey.
Nice.
Nettle gorse. Woo!
It's not, but I was trying to not move it too much beyond that so that it didn't. Look at that.
Creepy.
Look at all
those little
sharp things.
I love all of this. They did a really nice job, kind of like highlighting some of those reds and yellows, and
Yeah.
it makes it really pop.
Also, if you wanted to go in and touch it up, you could, like, Shimmer Frond. Oh, whoa! Shimmer Frond was the OG reliquary. after Sassul.
I
Sassul was the
absolutely
first.
adore-
If your dice aren't that big and heavy, it'll work a lot better.
Yeah, look. Totally keeps it at a cool angle, so it's like
Yeah.
ready to pounce.
Set it up. If it falls, that's
you
an
get the roll.
inspiration die for your party.
Woo! Oh man, This can't ship soon enough.
Yeah, I want to play with that.
Like right now.
All right. It says on the on the Switch stream schedule.
Well, we'll turn it on.
We'll fix it.
Yeah.
Thank you for being attentive.
That's what we've
and,
got the
you know,
best.
like,
The best backers.
we don't want people to miss out or
Yeah.
or not be told something.
When are the mountains arriving in the U.S.? It depends on when they get the boat.
That other container shipped.
Oh, it did?
It's on the water. Yes.
The second container's on the water?
Yes.
Nice.
Yes, we'll find out.
Do we have an estimate on the third yet?
I don't know. Now you're asking
Okay.
questions. All I know is I got from Jay that it shipped.
Yeah.
So,
Do the teardrops fit snugly in the floors as well? They should pressure
there's
fit,
a whole
right?
bunch in them.
Yeah.
Like here's one.
They want to know like if they put it on elevation and the floor isn't underneath it. Or if the
No,
table
it'll
isn't,
fall
underneath
out.
it. It'll fall out.
It
Okay,
needs
so those aren't
something
pressure
underneath
fit.
it. You could use
But the huge hummock has a pressure fit cap underneath it, though, right?
Yes.
So the huge hummock you can elevate and it'll fit. But
The idea
you'll
was
need
you
to-
want to be able to move this thing around, like float it.
if you put a teardrop insert piece on elevation, you'll also want to put a stilt underneath the insert. Right? If they're being held up by like stilts or whatever, you'll want to have something to hold
Yes.
up the insert underneath it.
Yes. Or put it on a terrain tray
And in
stilt the terrain
theory-
tray.
Any chance for Wildlands 2? Where it's
Wildlands
artificer
2?
focused? Where Electric Boogaloo, where it's artificer focused?
Yeah, we're working on that right now. It's our sci-fi set, actually.
Can we see the
Sci-fi set Wildlands 2. The
uh,
sci-fi. It's the keep on the border, or the expedition to the
It's the restaurant at the end of the galaxy.
Barrier
Wildlands.
Peaks.
Peak, where they-
IME wants to see the planar pylon with the blackout.
Sure.
Okay.
Da, da,
All
da.
right, I guess.
All right.
Ooh.
Oh wow! Look at the lights on the
Yeah,
the shimmer front
glamour-
lit up a lot more in the
The
glow
glamour
globe
leaf is going. That's not the shimmer.
or glam relief, right?
Oh, I do like that it was basically cycling around the same.
Wait, is it lighting the? No, that's the rainbows behind Nate. Never mind.
We got a whole. It's like a party of color of moving lights. This guy's flickering. This guy's pulsing. This guy's changing. Where's the
Factory paint looking pretty solid. Yeah, I'm actually impressed with how good the factory paint is. I was kind of nervous about some of these, but they all came out really well.
It's very good.
It's exciting.
Yeah.
The LumaCube trying its best back here. Don't forget about me.
Yeah. That was definitely a part of the design of that pylon was sort of like Hamster. I think Hamster even said that too, is that it was going to make a good 40K objective.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like.
We should make sure we have it in a pack that works for that.
Oh, okay, sure.
Yeah.
Can you get on that, Tyler?
Yeah, he's on it. He just made it. It's good. All right.
I mean, it's definitely conversations.
I like how the water ripple layer also reflects some of the light. Yeah, that's the cool thing.
That's the point. That's the goal. Look at this, like,
Okay.
cool.
Any other questions?
Woo!
People mostly seem to be excited. Does the Shimmer front work with the remote? No, it's just.
The glamour leaf.
Glamour
No,
leaf,
it's just
right.
cycling.
It's a cycling.
Yeah.
I know that there's
However,
Shimmer
the
front.
Shimmer front also doesn't work with the
Shimmer
remote. To be
front,
fair.
It works as a reliquary, though. Come on, didn't we get something for that? Yeah. There's two of them. It's a party.
You know that time in the class where the teacher's like, "Come on, the one kid who doesn't have any friends, doesn't anybody want to be friends with him?"
Oh.
That's what that moment felt like. Was like just the Shimmerfron being pulled to the front of the class, be like, "Who doesn't want to be a friend with this guy?"
Just the teacher trying really hard to gas a kid up and it's just making it feel worse.
Making it worse.
Yeah.
Look at this plant party. All right, I'm gonna take off.
The whole like
You want to switch to?
when your mom's just like, well, I think you're very handsome.
Woof. All right. Goodbye, everybody. This
Bye.
is
Nate's
this is the mega build. This is like this is a lot of good pieces.
It's
Fill your table up.
looking. That's basically all the forest stuff right
It's really
there. and
exciting.
it
I wanna
looks
run
it-
an encounter
it
right
looks
now.
incredible. Giveaway. Oh yeah, let's roll the giveaway.
Oh yay!
And then
Oh, it's a Titan's Tooth. Woo! Who's
Titan's
gonna win?
Tooth.
Who's gonna
Let's
win?
see. Ba-da-ba-ba. Oh wow, this is a name. Elder Navandroy.
Nailed it. First try. Congratulations.
I like that most of the chat was like, "Congrats, Elder."
Yeah, that would have been
Oh,
that would have been the easy way to do it. Congratulations, you won $50 in Reliquary Pledge Manager credit.
With it, someone was asking.
No, the Seraph's overhang.
Yeah, they're gonna
fight.
Yeah.
Man, I really got my butt kicked by that man. Guys,
Yeah,
thank you
you could put the
for
man
thank you for
sticks.
watching this unboxing. We'll be putting this up on YouTube as an unboxing video.
On the Oracle pool.
And
Oracle Pool Week.
yeah.
if you stick around, we're gonna do some Reliquaries demoing and stuff real quick.
Qs
Answer
and
what questions people have.
As.
We're gonna A some Qs. But Nate's got to get out of here.
I feel like, for whatever reason, Q&A sounds great, but A's and Q's does not sound. It does not sound
Man, what
as
a good
pleasant.
lineup of pieces. This is so exciting.
Yeah.
Like, finally see these things.
Yes.
Oh,
And back in the box they will go.
and they're really.
Oh, buddy.
People should be appropriately excited.
Yeah.
Oh my God! You're spilling water on the ground.
Oh, that was what that sound was.
Around the lights. Miles, get it.
Hey, bye.
Bye. And now,
This is the personification
No.
of I made a mess. Goodbye.
spill some water. Spill some water. And he's like, "Oh, I got stuff I gotta do. I told you guys.
Like 6 ounces of water.
Told you guys I had to be out here by 4. Bye.
You're just like, oh, that was what that noise was.
Oh,
Beautiful.
I was wondering what that.
I wonder what that water sound was.
Huh? Some weird splashing going on.
Yeah.
Must be the wind.
Oh
Man, the river texture is really something. I can hear it.
Wow. with these texture mats, you can really hear the river.
What was that noise?
What was that noise? All right, guys. So we're gonna have to just do some Reliquaries demos on the Wildlands, I guess, because it's gonna take us some time to put that away.
Way to do it.
It's not. It's kind of fun. And that way you get to keep looking at the pretty forest stuff while we do that. So, all right. What is anybody on the fence about? What does anybody need to see? What is it about the Reliquaries that you need to see demoed? Oh, also I need to Elder, I'm going to message you real quick. Just got to get your Kickstarter email and we can get you the credit. If you can watch the chat for a little bit.
Is very good.
Reverse Kool-Aid.
Okay, yeah.
Ba, 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 ba.
Got it.
All right, just going to whisper you real quick.
The dwarven and elven stuff work in the forest setting.
I feel like Elven would work really well.
Well, Elven's probably gonna automatically work just slightly better because we have things like the ruins.
It's
in
meant
there.
to match
So
the
this is already kind of meant to be there. The only difference is that this is meant to have the paint scheme of like being a ruin, right, over time, whereas the Elven Reliquaries are slightly more pristine. So like they don't have a lot of the oranges and the greens, but they will still look good.
Shout out to him also putting your mic away as he left.
Yeah, you know.
Gonna put it back out there.
I'm just gonna grab a couple of these real quick.
Want to see a dwarf mini on the Griffin throne. I can ask Miles to grab one of my dwarves from the other room. Griffin throne.
Oh, a dwarf.
Dwarven throne, Griffin guardian. Yeah.
Got it.
Can a Titan's Tooth tip support an Elven Reliquary column? Probably. It supported the Artificer Hero.
I'm going through. I'm
Yeah.
grabbing some of the pieces. So
Do we have any runes to put with the Elven Reliquaries? We have test shots we can use. Of like I think they want like the columns and stuff, so we can use the painted test shots, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's not what we're. I mean, but yeah, we can go grab some of those, and we've already kind of showed those off in a couple of the other photos.
I took some pictures with it before, yeah.
But yeah, like for instance, that's not going to do anything.
Show us the Elven R mixed with WL.
The Elven Reliquaries is mixed with Wildlands,
I'm gonna assume, yeah.
right? I mean,
Yeah.
Let me see if I can get them in shots. So
All
like,
the pieces are off the charts. Yeah, I'm really happy with how they came out. This stuff looks great.
I'd love to just kind of figure out some placement. So one of the things that's going to be hard is that the purpose of Wildlands is supposed to be so expansive that you get all these tree covers and all that other stuff, but it also makes it slightly hard to film.
Yeah. You okay? There we go.
He's just trying to get the door.
Oh, he's grabbing. Got it.
Yeah, he was fixing that up. So, yeah, sure. Thank you.
I'm curious to see the dwarven. I feel like the pillars would look a little out of place, but you could put the Griffin Guardians like on escarpments. Like I feel like in mountains they would work really well.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Like dwarves in mountains. That's what I was trying to say. It's like
It just seemed really mocking.
because it was. I guess I'm trying to ask, what am I showing? You told me like 5 different things right in a row, and
All
so
of
I
it.
just wanted.
They wanted to see. I guess right now the main thing is, the elven mixed with the forest, which is kind of what we have here.
Yeah, right. Like this is what I mean. Like the pylon, even, and then this little throne, just even mixed together. Like that's kind of. Sorry, I'm not trying to make it too shadowy.
It's all good.
Yeah, it's a bit better. So like they're already meant to blend pretty well. So I think the elven reliquaries within the forest, and I'd probably argue in the swamp as well, are going to work without a lot of what am I trying to say? Like
It should just work when you drop it
without
down.
a lot of work. You don't have to put a lot of extra effort into this stuff. Again, the biggest thing is that there's not a lot of surface between this and that's different in terms of the main colors, but there's got the kind of like the overgrowth of the green and the sort of like rusted kind of exterior to it. So those will be things that'll be I don't want to say missing, but they're not as prominent in the actual reliquaries.
I think with the reliquaries, it's going to be a kind of thing where, these things are less tarnished, and so kind of exploring like why might be interesting. Like, is there some sort of ward on these? Have these actually been getting maintained by somebody?
Yeah, it could also, it's just earlier, whatever. But the question about the Titan's Tooth was,
will it support? Will the tip support the elven column?
Yeah, most likely. I mean, if
it took the Artificer Hero.
If it takes the Artificer Hero, if it takes the Rowan, if it takes the Quaildren, right? Like this is what I'm like. This is built for Ford Tuff
comfort.
Like because of the roots, you're already getting kind of a little bit of a choke point for large items on the tip anyway. So you're probably not going to have a lot of. I don't know why you would put a column up here. This is not that much room.
There's not a lot, yeah, because they have a 35mm base.
But when they say column, if they mean something like this, I don't mean to say that like that's impossible, but like the actual ruin. God,
you could have that be like a beacon pretty easily.
Mm-hmm.
That'd actually be interesting.
And that's. They fit pretty well. This hero fits on there. Again, it's a little weird just because of the roots. It's like it's gonna dangle off the side.
Yeah, heroes are gonna be weird to put on there on the tip.
But you can put them on towards the center, and it would still get you pretty good. Sorry if that didn't answer the question, but like the actual arcane arches is what I was trying to say earlier. The arches and like the actual big column things can definitely fit on here. I just don't know exactly how that would look.
Let's see.
Dimensions for those of us who may want to 3D print plugs for minis for reliquaries. I guess I wonder what you mean by.
I think they would need to know, like basically the dimensions of the hole, so they know.
Haven't we already said that?
I think so. The hole is the size. Wait, have we?
I mean, I know what it is. I just mean to say that, like, I
don't think we'd have a problem with it.
I don't think so.
We've never had an issue with
if
people modding before.
If you're talking about your own stuff for yourself, like, there should be no problem with that.
Yeah.
In terms of if you're selling minis on top of that, I mean, you can make them that size, and
the only time it would get weird is if you were like selling a replacement for our product. Is like when it
100%.
be like
If you made a thing that I can't really get into that language necessarily, not because I don't want to, but because I don't know the exact
enough
about that. So all I'll say is we do have the dimension for sure, and I could ask about that because that doesn't sound like a bad idea, and it doesn't sound like something we'd be firmly against. I just have to ask about some parameters on it.
We've gotten the measurements for like the light puck, so people could make their own overlays and stuff. So like, I can't see why it'd be a problem.
Yeah, like I don't think so, but I just have to confirm.
Yeah.
So, do you mind writing that question to me on Slack so I can
Yes.
just check up on that? Thank you. And thank you, Hippo. That's a great question.
Thank you, Hippo.
Prehistoric diving board. Nice. We'll need a joy of painting for Elven Ruins, then add touches to the Reliquaries to better match. Sure.
Yeah, Ruins...
that's totally applicable. The purpose of the Elven Reliquaries was to look more pristine, exactly that. And then the ruins are the way the ruins are. And so when we do a joy of painting for the ruins, more than assuredly, because isn't that what Hamster kind of said the other night when he was on when he was touching that up. So
yeah, like we're definitely going to do a painting video for the ruins because they're different than anything we've done before. Mm-hmm. And I think we're also going to do an updated forest. And I'm not sure if swamp is going to be in the same video as updated forest, or if they're going to be two separate things, because like they share the same
I'd rather make them
base.
two separate things.
Yeah.
Mainly just because like there's some base stuff that happens to the swamp that I don't think happens to the forest, and I can't remember if I'm correct on that or not.
It's safer and easier for people who it's better to split them.
Just to reiterate what we said earlier in the stream too, it's like we have no set plans on what painting videos are going to be made. All we know is we are making them.
Yeah.
Like that's it. All we know is what we want to try to do, and we just have to actually hammer out what those specifics are.
Can we see the Griffin Guardian on the Titan's Tooth?
More than happy to.
Night Orloff, thanks for coming by. And a sploosh in the water. Oh yeah, we can put the water sploosh in the. I like that everybody calls it the sploosh instead of what do we call it? The something geyser.
You spiraling geysers?
Spiraling geyser. Yeah.
Okay.
Everybody just calls it the sploosh.
You want it in here?
Yeah, just drop it in the water.
Wellspring?
Ooh, put it in the wellspring actually. Yeah.
So this is. Do you want to zoom in? I just shouldn't touch the camera.
I got it. Yeah, that's fair. It's union.
Yeah. So look at that.
Nobody.
Let's even. You can turn it a bit. I wonder if that's. Yeah, that's a bit better. Gets a little bit more of the actual cliff part of it. Oh my gosh! The person who said that the Titan's Tooth is the diving board is exactly correct when you pair it with the wellspring.
Hey, you just jump down.
Yeah.
Oh, that fits perfectly in the wellspring actually.
It does indeed. There's a little bit of an update that we have to give to it, and I hope that doesn't mess with that.
Update that we have to give to the sploosh?
To the geyser, yeah. To this geyser, we do have to add just a slight bit to the bottom. Because it's got to get if we want the anchor magnet to work correctly.
I think even with this, because like it's not, it looks even.
It's not going to be enough that it'll really deeply affect it. But it's just a thought.
They get in close and investigate it, and then this thing just like poof, and then you put their mini on here because they get grabbed by it.
That'd be so great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nature's bidet.
I'm really excited. I don't know. I just really like water weirds. Water weirds are so cool, man. Put a flame in that. In the Griffin. That could be like a cool beacon thing. Yeah.
Sure.
That could actually be a fun thing. You're like moving through the wilderness, and you're like looking for like signs of like architecture that this like dwarven civilization left behind or something.
Well, especially if you have some mountain and some forest and some like transitions in between, it could be a very good first sign. Because that's my thing, right? Like we talk about hill dwarves and there's mountain dwarves and like. The purpose of a hill dwarf would be like, yeah, they would exist in a forested area then, right? Like they would have some, maybe not exactly, not like forcibly so, but I could see some forest dwelling dwarves. Yes, that's right. We are looking at the mega build. From the forest.
Yep, this is the.
What's Michelle saying? The pieces on screen, Dwarvenite. Yes, the pieces on the screen are Dwarvenite. This is our first actual full set from our factory.
Yeah, we just got the mega pledge for the forest, and so we were looking at all of it.
The smaller the sploosh, the higher the prehistoric Olympic score. What is Michelle saying? It will still fit once all the thrones have to fit the same size hole in the wood bases. Yeah. Yeah, it's not. I'm yeah. it was more about the height messing with the stone on the side. I wasn't certain if that was going to. I doubt it.
Yeah. So basically, Gentleman Wake, we did a forest unboxing, and then Nate had to run, and now we're doing some Reliquaries demos and asking questions and stuff. We're just kind of like seeing what else people need to know before we head out for the day.
Yeah.
This stuff looks really good though. Really happy. So this is, you know, we've shown you the paint masters that we got, but the paint masters are usually done by like one of their best painters, and they only do like 2 of them to send to us and stuff. But this is stuff that came off of the assembly line. This is the same, like this was made in the same batch as the stuff that's going out to everybody, and it looks great. I'm really excited about it.
Same. I think a lot of this stuff is gonna.
That griffin looks perfect on the Titan's tooth. Yeah, I didn't think it was gonna work that well, but I'm pretty impressed with it.
I mean, the best part of the dwarf stuff is that stone really blends in with a lot of the other stone that we've already done.
Mm-hmm.
Not in a bad way, like blending in. It's like, no, it morphs really well. That's kind of the same thing with this elven stuff.
Hey, Tabletop
Santa.
Santa.
Because the elven really works inside of the other colors like the ruins do.
Yeah, a lot of the accent pieces are shared with the elven pieces.
Yeah.
Those who paint it themselves will be able to make their tiles look so much more dynamic. Yeah, there's a lot of details in there that we couldn't ask them to hit in mass production without it skyrocketing.
Well, I mean, like even in the original, some of the original things that we were painting, we had to walk back.
That was the
just
initial.
Because it was like
that was
it
the
was
problem.
too many colors.
That was the issue with the initial Dread Hollow, right?
Yeah.
We asked them to do in mass production.
It just got worse over time because it just wasn't possible to do it, well and as quick as we needed it to. So we readjusted, and I think my favorite part of it all is that these sculpts. It's the same. It's the truth of everything that we make here. Is that the sculpts speak for themselves, and then the painters bring it to that next level. And that, to me, is kind of my favorite part, is that Hamster and Aaron will make them, like in their, what they'll say is that it's like, well, it's only a 4-step paint process, so it's really easy. And then you look at it, and you're like, that's easy? That's 4 steps? That looks incredible! Like, it's really... I don't know. It's one of my favorite parts of what everybody does here. Because, like, again, Michelle did this really awesome, this serif, and she had to even go back, because originally it had we wanted it to have, like, a broken wing, and then she had to go back and add on to that wing. But, like, that is really well done. You can see just, like, a nice, all that wing detail, all that extra moss. Michelle's crazy cool at this stuff. Stones found in Arathor Mountains, exactly. No, this is incredible. Like, this is just, I love it so much. It's got a little mask.
For a pole accessory.
It's got a mask!
There's so much cool stuff on it, and it's a pole accessory.
Like, that's so good. You can see the detail in the arms. Like, this is crazy. I love that stuff. So.
And then nice to see the elven dice close up.
Mm-hmm.
Good lighting. Let's see. Let's go over to that. Let's see, that's the elven. This is the elven dice set. We just got. If you hadn't seen it yet, we just got the elven and elemental dice set a day or two ago.
Yeah.
And so we have them up on the site now. If you want to see big pictures close up, if you go to the pledge calculator, we've got nice up close shots of them, and I think we also have a photo gallery with all the dice in it. Let's see. They're veiled to hide their alien features. That's a really just the fact that like even something as small as a pole accessory has that much detail in it is really wild.
Maybe get them painted after I swore it off. Yeah, it's one of the truths of a lot of the business right now is, paint prices are becoming harder to mitigate.
Yeah,
and
it's something
especially with stuff like this. It's why Aaron and Hamster had a lot of hard work during the actual campaign.
That's something I think isn't appreciated enough about them is it's one thing to like. It's already like impressive enough like when their job is to just be like incredibly talented painters and they nail that part. But then it's like, okay, be a super talented painter and then also be smart enough and wise enough to be like, okay, this is how we can still make it look good while keeping the amount of colors down, while making it something that's easily repeatable, like without making it a paint job that's going to, you know, like blow these things. Because
Look, sculptors go through the same thing too.
Yeah,
That's what I mean. Is that like that?
Yeah.
That's what I love about like. That was Michelle. Like in this one as well. I'm pretty sure Eli did. God, I can't remember, but I seem to recall it's either Eli or Oh God, I should. One of the sculptors made this. I should just say, but yeah, just even all
Michelle's
the
here, so
little,
she probably knows.
even all the little leaf textures and the actual flower textures on top of that, right? Like, how do you make that visible and then also castable?
Yeah.
And it's like, you could, because you can make some really great art, but is it, is there too many undercuts? Are there too many spots where like the mold's just not going to hit it?
Because it's not even about just like the size of the piece. It's like, for example, like the horns on the ram pillars, like the fact that they have like all those creases and everything, like that detail like makes it like it's beautiful and it's gorgeous. But like at the same time,
the
it's
people
like
we have is people constantly thinking about the mental gymnastics to put a 3D object into that kind of, like, I don't have that talent of just having to have that much foresight while I'm working on a thing.
Yeah. Having to think about like the reality of like this thing has to be molded and then cast.
Yeah.
Like they need to be able to pour into it and then get it out cleanly, and it's
because then on top of that, like you have these big spots right here that then also have to get texture. Right, like they have to have not only this naturalistic rock cuts, right, like where this thing is just over time this burrow has been settled in because of shifting of plates and all these other things, but then you also have just the subtle texture of everything actually looking like stone.
All those pock marks and stuff are like crucial to the process.
Yeah,
if these were just completely flat surfaces,
you can't just like. There you go. It's like, no, it's very meticulously decided, as well as these ferns. Oh, sorry. These ferns and the berries and stuff, like, and the momo.
The momo.
So.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm endlessly, and I'm sure a lot of that was helped by, Michelle's in chat. Michelle has cast a lot of her own stuff, so having gone through the molding and casting process, I'm sure that helped her with like learning a lot of. I would love
to know.
Yeah, because that's the thing is like, it's entirely. I like when I look at a piece, I wouldn't be able to tell which parts of it are. I could make guesses, but I don't really know. I'm sure there are a lot of things that I don't think would be hard to cast that would actually be like.
Right.
Like the cattail. Like I didn't initially think the cattails would be that complicated of a thing, but they are. They're a very complicated, expensive sculpt. Yeah.
So let's look at.
Yeah. What else we got?
We're gonna play Between Packs is so vital to the experience. Yeah.
Oh, we need to. Where did Miles go? Let's see.
Eli did the Wolfsbane. Thank you, Michelle. Thought it was Eli.
I almost clicked on and messaged myself because I have Miles as my profile picture.
Eli did this guy too. He did the Nettle Gorse. This one was really complicated to make. But it looks awesome.
The Nettle Gorse is great. Who's the sculptor of the Quildren tree? That was Eli, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah. You know it was Eli because it was named Quildren.
Because it was.
Because it got like a Welsh name.
Yeah. There's a couple other things. The vines and the texture on the trunks.
A review of Wildlands as a whole could be something I do. So, Gentleman Wake, in regards to that, yeah, like Wildlands as a product is interesting in the sense that like, we didn't do the encounter system, and a lot of that is because these aren't distinct rooms. The whole purpose of this is that they're all supposed to be able to intermingle with each other. Like, forest, swamp, and mountain aren't really cleanly divided into these are only in the forest, these are only in the swamp, these are only in the mountain. Like, it all kind of interplays, and it's really more about, you know, the ratio of how much of these are cliff pieces, how much of these are...
There's things.
Yeah.
There's certain aspects to it where it's like the whole purpose was to make a system that interplayed with each other, like what he's saying, but
Yeah.
without a hugely definitive, this is only a mountain piece outside of like some of the floors.
Is there a photo of the elven dice on the elven reliquaries anywhere? Why don't we just do that right now?
Isn't there?
I think there is. There
I
might
swear
not
there
be.
is, but
That wasn't part of my thing. I thought Aaron was doing that, but I don't know. Maybe that wasn't a thing we were doing.
Michelle said something in chat just there that I also want to repeat, is that like something else to think about if you got painted is so much of that work is already done, right?
Mm-hmm.
So much of this groundwork. So like if you want to add certain colors, like I can't remember who said it, but it was like I'm going to add some like wintry white to the conifers.
I think that was Neophoia. It might have been Gilded Poison. I think it was Neophoia.
But that's already one thing, right? It's like you could do that. I've thought about, like, I have Heart of the Forest unpainted, and that's what I'm really excited to do, is just kind of like make a couple of choice pieces be more autumnal. And that's the same thing with Reliquaries, honestly. Is that like it's speaking to Hofstetler's point of, you know, having a joy of painting ruins means that if you already have the Elven Reliquaries, it's a pretty easy translation, and 90% of the work has already gotten done for you, which is the base blues and stuff, and all the other like highlights and all the gold and other accents.
These don't have the inserts in them, so they're not going to be like the cleanest. But
yeah, I got so much old Odd Mountain stuff unpainted, except the waterfall. That was unnerving. And I got Explore the Swamp unpainted that I'm excited for. 100%. Yeah.
Can you churn
exactly all that?
Oh wow, that actually matches like really well. Can you just like churn these a little bit so the light catches them and they sparkle a bit? Yeah, look at that. They have like a bit of a color shift thing going on the elven ones.
Yep.
They go from like a
Yep.
Like a couple different bluish purple tones.
It's the actual I've almost said filament, and that's not what it is. It's just like the actual color that they're using on the die has that really interesting effect where it kind of like shifts between shades.
Was the nettle more expensive than the cattails?
No. Cattails were more expensive than the Nullgors.
Which is wild, because like you would look at it and you would think, you know, that's the thing is like the science between like what makes it. You can't tell just by looking at a piece like how hard it actually is to mold. Because that was the thing. It's like we really wanted the cattails, but like compared to all the other small scatter, they were like absurdly more expensive. Like, and looking at it, you wouldn't think they were.
No.
But like they
were.
It just was the case.
Anymore, just because I want to make sure.
Yeah.
Teal to blue to purple, exactly that. Prismatic flake.
They're very good.
Any chance of releasing different color schemes for trees in the far future, like what's happening with caverns? None at the moment. Nothing has been discussed, and nothing has even been thought about. I think
we would have to grow large enough that like we could easily hit like MOQs of like these in different color schemes. It's a thing that like I don't think we could entertain at the size we're at.
Yeah, like, well, also mainly because we have to get to the strength of what you're trying to ask. You're saying in the far future, and I don't think that's the wrong part of the question. Like, far future, it would be awesome to achieve that. The problem is that, like what Chris just said, we have to actually see how it's doing. We have to put it in the web store. We have to see how the configurations are doing. We have to make sure, like, there's a couple other steps to get to that point. And then it becomes the idea that is it better for us to try to do that or to do like what Michelle just said, which is we sell these things painted at this level. Here are some videos that help you get to that next step.
That's something we've talked about a couple times is what if we did videos that weren't just
which is much
here's how you paint it like the factory, but like let's do alternate paint scheme videos that are like if you get unpainted, here's some cool ideas for like
if you get unpainted. I also love the idea of doing if you've received a painted sample or like if you followed the steps from that, here's how you can go even further. It would be nice But to reiterate Nate's point, even on top of that, is we are still a small team. We have a lot of ambition. We have a lot of things that we would like to do. And it really does come down to time, effort, and, are we in another dev cycle where we have to focus on other items at the time?
Yeah.
So, unfortunately, like all things, it seems like it mostly comes down to the scheduling of that activity. And it's a great idea in terms of it'd be awesome to have that available.
It'd be so impressive to be able to pull out a wintry forest and drop it on the table.
Yeah, be very fun. But I think more than likely it's more available to us to do a video how to get there rather than actually sell that product. But again, we've never even discussed it. So.
Give us enough time and we'll do everything. Yeah. Do it in one video, here's how to paint snowy conifers. Yeah, I think doing a tree.
Michelle has too. Sorry, yeah.
Maybe we could even do that because the thing with these trees is, with the Dread Hollow trees, they all had the same colors and everything. There's different greens in every one of these trees, so maybe we just do a tree video, and at the end of it, we do if you're painting them yourselves and you want to try some different vibes with them. Here's how you can do a fall scheme, or if you want them to look snow touched. Maybe we can 100%. Just add that onto that video.
I'm not going to promise anything.
No, I'm not going to promise anything. We're just brainstorming.
We're spitballing. I just mean to say that, there's a couple of things that we still have to talk about when it comes to the painting videos, and I think that should be.
We also need to cover the basics before we do stuff like that.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's that can be added to the conversation. I don't think. And Michelle, I didn't realize that you did all paint videos. That's awesome. I didn't know that.
They're not on the YouTube channel, are they? If they are, that'd be. I don't think we are.
I'm not well versed in what's on the YouTube channel either, so that's my problem. Is that it's I'd love to see those. I'd love to see what you actually alt painted. That'd be great.
I want us to do so many different things. Like I said, give us enough time, we'll do everything.
Right. You can do it in one video. Here's how to paint snowy conifers if you already have painted. Yeah. It's possible. I can't wait to do the marble painting. Oh.
I don't even know
that is actually very useful.
Yes.
For people that are I can't get the marble.
Just offer it in the next Kickstarter, different tree paint themes. In our city's Kickstarter,
right,
just randomly add it. Here's some snow trees.
I'm gonna at some point work on Michelle's marble. Yeah. Would a Kickstarter work to fund more paint tutorials?
Oh no, we don't need to kickstart making videos.
No.
Yeah, we don't need to do that. Well,
Round castles.
We can do that without. It's not a having the money thing for the video content. It's a having the time thing and where we put our resources.
Well, that's what I mean by it's partially budget, right? It does take the budgeting the time to have Aaron or Hamster sit down and do it, budgeting whoever's filming it and recording it and then editing it and then launching it. And tracking it's that thing where it's no, it's definitely not. We don't have the money. It's how do we make sure that we're budgeting that against all of the other things that we have to do, especially with Aaron and Hamster's time.
Yeah, it's we only have so much time, and we need to make sure that we have basics that we need to make sure that we cover.
Yeah, 100%.
Michelle, if those videos aren't on the site or the YouTube channel, it'd be nice to at least feature them on the site.
Well, it depends on if she's got it on her own stuff too. That's more of what the question would be. I would say.
Well, because one of the things we want to do too is we want to, and this is I don't know when this will actually happen. We talked about it a couple times. We want to have a tab, the way that we have the fan builds gallery.
Sure.
We want to have
taking some of the other things and start putting them on here just because
Yeah.
Nobody's.
I think somebody wanted to see the artificer on the dais, I believe.
Okay, sure.
The street painting video. Yeah, we want to have a community spotlight, a community content spotlight page. We just need the time to set that up. But yeah.
Power Stone too.
Call them City Park Tree. I think one idea I did see, and that would be nice, is somebody saying, hey, it'd be cool if we had just one, I guess there would have to be two sculpts because we have large and small trees, but just have a sculpt in cities that is something to integrate trees so that you can just put it on the sides of streets. It could just be a stump coming out of a sidewalk.
That is a great idea.
Yeah. Of course, it comes down to sculpts and everything.
I like that idea.
Yeah.
I can't say anything more than that.
Yeah, we can't say more than that because it's.
but It is genuinely. It's an idea that I think we've definitely had a conversation about, and I think it's good. It really is that thing where, yes, there should be. Speaking to why it's a good idea is there should be something that helps utilize other parts of what you can find in Dwarven Forge, and especially the translation between cities and wilderness is kind of a very noticeable one. I think I just said a really weird sentence, but all I mean to say by that is that it's like the relationship between wilderness and cities is pretty. It should be thought about, I guess, is the point.
Yeah.
More than like, a dungeon in a city or a caverns in a city. It's like wilderness to city seems to operate pretty easily.
It'd be nice to have an older thing to have.
In the dais, the circular dais.
How wide is the?
I can completely understand Yak.
The hole fits. That's right. The hole fits perfect because he did that with the Elven hero. It actually fits perfectly in the hole,
it's
right?
a 50. Yeah.
So
it'll fit any of them.
If we took the lid out, what does that look like if you sink it in a little bit?
That is sunk in.
It is sunk in. That's what it looks like sunk in, guys.
Yeah, that's it.
This is the first glance at Wildlands. Yeah, you want to go back and look at the VOD. The actual unboxing part of it is going to be cut down and uploaded to YouTube as the Forest unboxing video. I don't think we're going to do the other ones like this. It was just kind of a thing of like, we needed to do the unboxing, and we only had this limited window of time. So we decided to do that on stream today. And then I'll cut that down into a video for... It'll probably go up on the channel after the Kickstarter, because we have to finish out these couple days.
Put this over here so you can kind of see.
Little Raven Orb add-on pack isn't available on the Kickstarter. Yeah, it is, isn't it? Didn't we set the add-on pack for the terrain bits, or for the terrain toppers live? The
As
flames
I understand it, yes, but I have not been at my computer for about 4 hours, so I do not know.
I thought we put that in yesterday.
I am fairly certain the answer is yes.
Okay.
I'm curious about...
Now the Eldritch. Oh, the Eldritch on the dais? That could be interesting.
Yeah.
That could be interesting, actually.
I grabbed it already.
Nice.
Shablam. And what's nice is once we actually also have the
This
light
prototype's a
puck
little-
and the other things too, like the Oracle pool,
Mm-hmm.
that'll even add more to it when you think about it. Because Oracle pool will also have the light puck functionality, which makes it so you have something underneath, and that'd be really cool to see this with something glowing underneath.
Coming up through the little cracks.
Mm-hmm. Because when you have this going, right? When you have that, light puck sits right in here. Place this on top, and then it would push through.
Nice. Masticon, I saw that you made it. I haven't had time to watch it yet. Flank it with
Very
Glimmer
cool.
Leafs.
Flank it with Glamour Leaves.
Glimmer Leafs are those...
Wait,
That's Glamour Leafs,
or-
not Shimmer Fronds, right?
Sorry.
Wow.
Ugh.
Okay.
I'm just gonna shift.
Trying to
this
work up the
over
courage to start painting these.
here. I'm excited. I'll be honest. Like I got Heart of the Forest unpainted.
It's not currently on the Kickstarter add-ons. Huh.
All right. Well, we will have to.
We'll check it on that. I'm
alert
pretty sure
and
it's
check on
supposed,
that.
I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be in the calculator.
That's the Glamour Leaf there, but
I'm sure we announced the... Here, let me
I can
just
put
check.
the,
I thought we announced the pack.
Shimmer fronds around it.
Da, 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 da.
Is that? I thought there was 3 in this. Could have sworn there was 3.
I thought we did.
Yeah, there it is. Sure. That's
Hmm.
good right there.
Yeah, we definitely announced it somewhere because people were talking about it, so it's somewhere. But yeah, basically, the accessories, the 4 flames, the 4 raven orbs, and the 2 manacles are together in a pack, in an add-on pack.
Okay.
People definitely know about that because I've seen them talking about it. Yeah. Needs the crab lily?
It's the crab lily. Where did that go?
Is in the update from yesterday. Okay. Yeah, I think it's supposed to be in there. I'll check in on it. Let's see. Do we have any other questions? Anything people need to see, or should we get out of here and get to work on stuff?
Reliquaries, yeah.
Because we have a couple other big things we want to get done today, and this is my last stream thing. Outside of that, we've got the Artificer stuff actually works better here than I thought it would. Like, it does.
I guarantee you all 5 of them.
You think all 5 of them will work there?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
What have we not seen there? Elemental, I guess.
That's what I was about to do. That's what I mean, is that it's like, it's not, none of these, and I would say that again, I would say that in mountains, I'd say that in swamp, because here's the thing, we used all of those pieces in some of the ads we've already done. You know, like, we haven't slouched on putting these things with other things. Putting these reliquaries with Wildlands pieces is what I mean to say. If I actually thought of words. Well, look at that.
Let's see. Self would love to see more fiddling on something to get more done. I mean, that's the thing. Like, it's if there's questions we can answer, we want to do it. That actually does look. Yeah, that's like some kind of great like elemental force like shooting up from some ancient place of power.
Mm-hmm.
The dais is a cool piece, man. Big fan. Yeah, $35 is the price of that pack.
Correct.
Yeah.
Comes with 4 brazier flames, 2 manacle pole accessories, and 4 raven spheres.
And really, that's 4 spheres and 4 ravens because they are.
Yes, they are both independently pole accessories.
I love the story behind how that wound up as a thing. It was just like we needed something to put the raven on, so we decided a sphere was good, and so now they're raven orbs.
I had that thing for
Why not?
my Dark Phoenix arc in my last campaign. Nice, Dark Phoenix. Oh gosh,
Not big on X-Men, but
that's. I mean, Claremont Run is still some of the best X-Men ever.
need a clear red fire piece that fills the pool so it's there before the Phoenix is there. You could probably take the Phantasmal filter.
That fills that pool. Again, if the light puck's down there.
Or texture patch.
Yeah, sure.
Well, it would block the light puck though. But you can put the filter.
I mean, this is what I'm saying. Is that like
Yeah.
it's gonna go directly to that thing. So we also do have overlays that go with that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So like, there's a couple circular overlays that would go with it that would go well.
And you see that bad boy in an Oblivion Nexus? I think we did that. Didn't we put the Phoenix on an Oblivion Nexus at some point?
Yeah, but we'll get that.
Yeah.
We'll get that in a while, and we'll mess around with it.
And one day.
Anything else?
I think that's basically it. You need like 20 walls of fire around that.
There was.
Can't really do that.
There was something that was said earlier. Oh. I mean, Michelle's right. Like, reliquaries are really going to work anywhere because they're more than just terrain. They're objects of interest. Like a PC will see that and be like, "Well, that looks very decidedly different."
All right, Night Jedi.
So
That's good. Okay, we should probably.
yeah, you could also put some Hellscape lava, like one of the filters from that. They're 8x8s though, so it's going to be a little bigger.
Yeah.
But like, you could definitely do that.
Man. All right, we should probably.
But
Right,
nah,
so elemental stuff can be summoned. Yeah, the elemental stuff I think is some of the most freeform in terms of
Yes.
like it can pop up anywhere. Like
yes,
any.
that was one of my favorite parts about
Yeah.
doing the build jam with Toby. That was literally what he and I both did, like a variation of like water's coming out of the water, the fire's coming out of the house, and vortex coming out of the ground. I don't know.
Put the vortex anywhere.
Yeah.
All
right.
Can you put the spirit tree light puck in that hole?
Spirit
The
tree.
spirit gyre?
Yeah, the gyre. I think it's just. I think it fits. I think some of the end parts, because they flare out just a little bit, makes it slightly unable to do it. If you're comfortable staying on for just one more minute, I could go grab it.
Yes.
All right, this will be the last one, unless there's any
Then
other
one
questions.
day. Yes. Oh, some big calls happening. Let's see. Losing the EU crew to the night. wild. It's not even 5 for us yet. Although I'm already sleepy, so I don't know. It's crazy how night gets so much earlier when you get older. You know? I'm used to night meaning like 10 p.m. exclusively and after. Now at this point, I'm like, my day's basically over at 4.
I am the night. So it does fit. And this is kind of what I mean. Is it's going to be a slight...
What happens if you try to put it completely under?
It's going to be a slight gap if you put it through the top. If I try to put it like from the bottom, it's not going to go through because it's just so.
Wait till you have children. I'm going to be waiting a long time.
But this sits flat with it as well. So like, you know, I know that it's dipping a little bit, but that's just because of some of the other things. So once it sits on a thing around it, it still actually looks really good.
Yeah, it looks like there's some stuff going on there. It definitely looks like, oh, there's some kind of like elemental disturbance happening here.
Yeah.
And then you can... It's kind of a similar color to the sploosh as well, so it could churn into that.
Please call it the geyser.
I'm going to call it the sploosh.
We're not reading holes. Isn't that what it was called? The peach
Yeah,
drink?
the peach drink was sploosh.
Sploosh. Okay.
Prepare the way for the Phoenix reveal, yeah. Well, if the light's going crazy too, like...
Yeah, you could set that going. Get it on red.
Size perspective does justify the price. Relic is bigger than other pictures suggest. Yeah, the Reliquaries are... That happens with all of our stuff all the time, right? Is like...
Everybody's like, put it next to a miniature so that I understand how big it is. And then we do, and it's still not always the best.
Maybe that mini is bigger than usual.
Maybe it is. Like,
no, but...
Here. No,
it is authentically... It's the thing with our stuff. It is authentically always... You never really get the size of these things until you're actually in the room with them. And it's just kind of unfortunately...
Like, this is a slightly larger
That's
mini.
an oversized... Yeah, that's an oversized mini.
Yeah.
The Wailuli is supposed to tower over regular minis.
Yeah.
So
they're a large type creature.
So I want to see the dwarf mini on the Griffin. So did I, but Miles seems to have
He went
gone MIA.
to work on his other stuff. I think he didn't hear it.
I did take pictures of it and put it in the Discord. I put a gnome and a dwarf on the Griffin throne. They're in the Discord. I can repost them. Or maybe I can just... One day.
See, like that. That's a normal size mini next to one of the Reliquaries.
Perfect. It is not adjusting at all. All right, let's see if I can
Don't. You're gonna hold up a.
Yeah,
Well, it's out of focus.
I'm working on that.
You should feel bad about it.
Look at that. So dwarves and oh, come on. So dwarves and gnomes are kind of the perfect size for sitting in it comfortably.
Sure.
Other minis, particularly, so like this is Nate's Beanslayer. You know, his since he's like holding up a sword, especially, like it makes him a little big for it. And that's a little gnome wizard that I popped in there. So its sizing definitely fits dwarf and gnome size minis more, which I think is kind of fitting. I don't know how intentional that was, but yeah, it's gonna make it great. This is Wildlands Sparta Hole. Oh, the dais. Put the cart driver mini on the throne.
So it looks like he's just.
It wouldn't be that hard to get it.
Well, he's
depending on which one you put.
He's sitting, so it's just.
Depending on which one you put him on. Put him on the spider. Put him on the.
He's got a crossbow too, so it's just funny.
Yeah. Just say. Here, grab him real quick.
Sure, he's in the mounts. The Papa Phoenix. Hello. Oh.
He's just sitting on it.
Yeah.
Oh, he fell in.
It's all good. I got it. That's all.
The Interhole makes it a true throne.
Oh, come on. You son of a...
Oh yeah, try putting him on the inside.
What? On the ins... Yeah.
So he's sitting against it. Yeah. It works better with
The thrones and stuff. I think it would look... I love the idea of his legs kicking off. I love that image, so I'm going to try the...
It works better. I think it'll work best with actual thrones as opposed to the... Oh, nice. You know, with the stone plug insert, it'll hold them up. If we put a thing in there,
sure.
It'll.
This is.
It's not the most important thing in the world.
It's fun. It's cute.
It's very fun.
Get off my lawn! That's my fusser. I fuss. I fuss, baby. Don't put it. Don't put it in there. It's gonna be impossible.
It's gonna be impossible to get out. Yeah.
Don't put it in there. I think we've.
There we go. We did it.
Oh!
Hey! Yeah, I played tennis. If you can't tell, I'm really good at soft touches.
There it is.
Little control. I was
Anything else? I think this is it right here. If this doesn't sell you on Reliquaries, I don't know what will. You can have a little man sit on him. It's my finest portal. Hey.
You have a little man sit on it.
You can't have it. It's mine.
Finally, something for a mini to sit on. That's the Reliquaries pitch.
Thank you.
Yeah. Get the sploosh. Put him on the sploosh. What's the one that looks most like a toilet?
Probably the sploosh or the.
I think the Enigma spider.
Enigma spider. Yeah. There we go.
Yeah, put him on the front.
All right. Might actually work because there's a couple of.
Yeah, because there's little things you can. You have to put his legs between the.
Yeah.
All right, this is important. Did we not appropriately size this for the cart rider? Come on.
I cannot believe it's a little wobbly, but
come on,
he's
Nina.
there.
Nina, how did you not think about this?
One of the sitting minis they showed off so far is someone on the toilet.
Nice.
Very good.
It's perfect.
Plumping accident, eh?
A plumping accident?
Oh, plumbing. Got it. All right. I was like, plumping is an interesting one.
All right.
All right.
Moment of truth.
Give me that spider. The Eldritch one makes me think like, yeah, this is fine.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that guy's taking it down.
Well, so we were talking about using it as like a mobility device, and like this absolutely looks like that's exactly what he's using it for. Like,
yeah,
this
rad.
This dude is cruising around in his like crab apparatus.
Cruising around at the speed of
cruising around at the speed of crab. Yeah, like it looks like he's piloting this thing with a crossbow.
I like the idea that he's just like, he's crossbowing the controls.
Like it's authentically a Doc Ock situation.
Oh, it's so good. All right, we'll set that there. Very nice. Very nice.
He's just taking a little break, and then the secret door behind him swings open, and he falls through. And then he's in
context,
Narnia.
Yes, no context on Discord.
Please photo this and upload on the Discord.
Very nice.
Yeah, like that works really well.
Yep.
What else we got?
We'll have to get it. We'll get a photo shot of it.
All right, moment of truth. Oh!
As all will be crab one day. Yeah, this is fine.
This is fine.
I love it.
Oh god, that's good. That's really good.
Fintastic. All right, well, we'll make sure to put the rider on all of the thrones.
Yeah, the important thing is we finally
we found out.
We did it. You finally figured out what reliquaries are really meant for. We just need. We just need.
get to know her and give her a carrot. You just choose any of the mouths. It's fine. It goes to it all goes to the same place.
I know they measured horses in hands, but this is ridiculous. This is great.
Oh man.
All right, guys. Thank you for joining us for one of the more bizarre streams we've done. I think. No, by the end we just kind of Oh yeah, we've done some weird stuff.
We've done some weird stuff.
We've done some weird stuff.
But it started off pretty normal.
That's fair. I think the tired is definitely setting in.
Yeah,
I'm feeling it.
good.
Let's get out of here. Thank you, everybody. We're gonna get out of here. We'll put some pictures in the Discord.
Mm-hmm.
Let us know if you need anything.
Like apples.
Yeah. Is anybody hungry? Is anybody? All right, let's go.
Let's go.
Bye, everyone.
See you later, everybody.